Hello everyone, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window. This is our week 2 of the Seamstress Quilt Along. Oh guys, the quilt is going to be so beautiful. Please, please, please be patient, be kind to yourself and keep going. Do not give up. This is going to be one of the most beautiful quilts you made. I promise you this. Today we're gonna work on one of the units for the quilt. So what I did is for our quilt alone, we started with the center star. We're gonna make 8-point star that going to be on the inside and the outside of our quilt. Then we have little quarter square triangle border. Then we're gonna have the half square triangle border, and then we're gonna do applique and put the quilt together. So we have 6 weeks of fun together. We started with week 1. We made it our center star. Now we need the next unit to be able to have all the units and start putting things together in our last 2 steps. So now, bear with me, I broke the quilt down a little bit different than it's in a pattern because I really want you to be able to finish things up. So today we work on 8-point stars. You have to make 80 of them, but just wait, one at a time. Do not worry, and you have a whole week to do it. So let's do it. We're gonna start by choosing our fabrics, and I chose light and a dark for our stars. You can follow the colors on a front cover pattern right here to choose like some of the colors combination. I have a blue, and on the other side I wanted to have a little warm, something pink, something yellow, something creamy, really nice colors. How do I come to cut this? I went and cut strips, then I went ahead and took my beautiful template, and just to go back and talk about fabric, in our quilting basket we had a kit, so you can cut from the kit all the wonderful strips and all the pieces that are in the pattern. So that's a seamstress kit. I don't know if we have any left of those on our website. If you do, go grab one. We're not going to make any more of those. This is the only last time that we were able to make those, and I hope everybody have the kit. I'm also using our seamstress templates, and I'm using the pattern. Today especially I'm going to be using the templates, so please get one set for yourself. So we cut a strip, and the strips are 1 7/16. Now I'm gonna place my template right on the strip, and I'm so excited. I love this cutting board because I can easily turn things the way I need it to be able to cut it. I'm going to trim the beginning. I'm gonna go head back, turn it this way, and I'm gonna start cutting my diamonds. My strip is folded in half, so I'm cutting 2 diamonds at a time. I have 2, I have 4, and I need 4 for one cute little star. And guess what? If you want it, you can cut 2 more times so you have it for another star. I'm gonna put it to the side because I just wanted to show you how to cut it. It was nice and quick. I have my diamonds cut. So right there. Next step, I'm going to go ahead and take a light diamond and a blue diamond, place them right sides together. I'm going to go ahead and place my template right over, mark my sewing spots, and if you would like to refresh on 8-point star, we had a video for a larger 9 inches 8-point star. It was really good video. You're supposed to go and make sure you learn all the steps. If not, I got you. Let's do it together. Once you mark your points, you're gonna sew it using 1/4-inch seam allowance. I already went ahead and sewed it right here. You're gonna repeat this 4 times because you need 4 sets of 2. 4 sets of 2 like this. Look at, I finished sewing top back stitch right here because you want to leave a little opening for a Y seam right there. And now you're gonna go ahead and open and push your seam allowance up, push your seam allowance towards the left right here, up right there. You're gonna go ahead, grab a scissors, and beautifully trim that bunny ear to get a really nice corner right there. If you need to, you can go ahead and place your ruler right just like this to make sure that this is 90 degrees right here. So mine works beautifully. Now let me go ahead and trim this bunny ear, and all that I have to do, I repeated this 4 times because I need 4 sets of 2 for 1 star. I'm gonna take 2 sets of 2 and place them right sides together. Look at how I did. I'm locking the seams. It looked beautiful. I'm gonna start sewing straight down, back stitch from the top straight down. Guess what? I already prepared one for you. Look at this, straight down, back stitch. Now when you open, you're gonna push the seam allowance in the same direction that all the other seam allowances are going, and this is half of your star. 2 halves are gonna make a full star, and I already have one that I did it right there. I'm gonna open the center in the back. Now this is wonderful. All that I have to do is start setting the background pieces. And yes, in your pattern you had directions how to cut your quarter square triangle as well as your loose squares for corners. So go visit the pattern, make sure you cut a square twice diagonally for 4 quarter square triangles for each side of your low star. When we start setting the background, we're gonna start with our triangles. We're gonna fold our star in half. We're gonna pull this low point down. Look at this wonderful area. I'm gonna go ahead now, place my triangle right over just like this. I'm gonna stitch it, stop, and I'm gonna stop right there where the fold is, right there where the fold is. Stop, back stitch, finish it up by just, look what I did. Do you see what I did? And if you want to watch that video that I told you about it on 8-point star, and I'm gonna go ahead, finish stitching on this side to get a beautiful, beautiful triangle. I'm gonna pull that pin and show you one that I did it right here. Look at beautiful triangle. Push the seam allowances towards the star, and it looks just great. Now it's gonna be time to go ahead and set my squares in the corners. So I'm gonna fold my star in half, pull it back gently like this, take a square, place it right over, start sewing from the top straight down again with that cute little pin. Mark the spot where you have to stop. If you don't know where to stop, make sure you take out of your little template set. Let me show you. There is a little square, and on that square, do you see those little points? There you can mark it so that way you know exactly where to stop, where to sew. Stop, backstitch, finish it up on this side by starting right here and finishing towards this end, and you're gonna have sewn in your little squares into the corners. And I finished one block for you so you can see it how I did. As soon as I finish, I'm gonna beautifully press it from the back, press it from the front, and guess what? I have 79 more to go, so do you. So let's get into work and start sewing. One advice for you: when you're sewing your 8-point star, do one, practice, make sure it comes out right, adjust your 1/4 inch seam allowance if needed. Email us, let us know if you have any questions. I hope I have answered all of the concern. If you need to, watch the video on a basic 8-point star to help you go through it. But as soon as one comes out right, guess what? Or close to perfect, guess what? Keep going, because only practice is gonna make those stars really, really nice. So keep practicing. You have 80 stars to make, and so do I. Happy quilting, and I hope to see you next week.